Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mid-Atlantic Modeling League's Dungeonbowl. I might be very loud. You have to let me know. It is the Dungeonbowl week number 2. I think we've gotten most of the audio issues fixed. We certainly got the text issues fixed. I need to fix the game audio real quick. So right before... Oh no, I can't hear that. Did you hear that? Oh, you should have heard that, right? Right? Please tell me you heard that. I just don't have it on the monitor mix. Yes! Yes! All right. Let me change that real quick. All right, that's one problem down. Now let's fix the game audio. So just like I have been working on this forever, it seems. I was working on this very, very early this morning. Very late for me. BB Nut caught me testing some things very, very early in the morning. Everything's worked out except in the last 30 minutes, the game audio started to stutter, and I mean, it was down to the wire. I have been working since just about a minute ago. So let's fix the game audio, I hope, real quick. Then we'll get into this game. All right, give me just 30 seconds here. All right, how's that? We got a game audio now. I think we're good to go. Too quiet. Maybe you hear it at least. Hey, all right. All right, we got the final game of week 2 coming up. Oh, and it's going to be a good one. This is going to be Edge versus Bash, I think. And tonight, it's going to be Rodentia versus the Harlequins, B.B.F.C, Spire versus BB Nut, Skaven versus Undead. Man, I haven't eaten anything. I've just been on overdrive for like 24 hours. Let's take my apologies, maybe not a hybrid team. Let's take a look at the standings before we take a look at the two teams. In Division A, currently in first place are S.Beavers, the Dead Poets, are an undead team. 2-0 is their record. They are followed by Eric's Our Grudges with Nuffle. Their Dwarven team, 1-0 is their record. We're in Division B this evening. Nevagana's, the Orc team, Nevagana, coached by Chime, are in the lead. 1-0 is their record, followed behind by JD Whitey's Forest of Flames. The Wood Elf team, 1-0 is their record. The Harlequins are up tonight with a record of 1-0. They're going to be up against Rodentia. The Skaven team, 1-0 is their record. And after this week, Ian, Street Fighter's Turbo Max in Division C, a Chaos Renegades team, they have bumped into the lead in Division C. 1-0 is their record. They're in the lead by +1 TD on their TD differential. In second place, a tie. The Television Terrors, my team, and Tizark Savage Boys, Tizzle Bizzle's team, Human and Orc teams, respectively. We are also 1-1-0. First up, Rodentia's the home team, coming in TV, 1,285,000 gold. 12 players on the roster. One of these blitzers will be out with an injury this week. That is Muskrat, the #1 blitzer. Does have the Rad Ogre Chinchilla. Boy, these Rad Ogres are so good. Has all 4 gutter runners naturally, has a thrower, has 1 available blitzer that will be starting this evening, 1 apothecary, 3 dedicated fans, 3 rerolls. They're going to be up against this undead team, the Harlequins, B.B.F.C, coached by BB Nut. They're coming to TV of 1,185,000 gold. 12 players on the roster. 3 of the 4 ghoul runners, 2 mummies, 2 whites, and a bunch of zombos. 6 dedicated fans. What a beloved team. And 3 rerolls. How the two teams going to play tonight? Let's take a look at the home team first. Skaven team, they are a very brittle, very fast, very agile team. Not as agile as elves, but look at the speed on these gutter runners. 4 gutter runners on the roster with an MA of 9. That is very fast. The fastest you can be, in fact, as a starting roster at least. 4, they all come with dodge. 1 is a blodger, 1's a sneaky git, 1 has sprint. Sprint means that Sugar Glider can move not 10, not 11, but 12 spaces a turn. That is disgusting. Has wrestle and tackle on the Skaven clan right. That's pretty good for a fragile team here. Wrestle helps keep you safe. Also has picked up a kicker. Also pretty good for this team that has a decided speed advantage. Being able to put that ball where you want it to be. If you're up against a slow team, kick it real far behind. If you're up, maybe if you want to recover it, kick it up to the line. Make a team that doesn't want to engage you. This isn't really a bashy team, but he does have Chinchilla, the Rat Ogre, number 3. They have Frenzy, Mighty Blow, Guard, and Block. And to make matters worse, Stand Firm is going to be able to control the pitch at strength of 5. Veta, what a great player. Really, the only weakness other than the Nega trait is the average AV 9+. Rat Ogres are big targets, and you can see them removed a lot when they're targeted by opposing teams. Vol the Blitzer has Block, Mighty Blow, Tackle, and Guard, a fantastic piece as well. Rodentia needs to leverage that speed. They don't want to get tied up with this undead team. They're going to start losing players, right? When you're AV 8+ almost across the board, you're not going to end the game with players on your roster. You really need to back it up. Get those 2-die blocks in to push players away, and then dodge with the few remaining players you have. You will have no problem scoring on offense with this speed, but it can be difficult to mount a defense if you don't have players left. Up against this undead team, those heavy hitters are the Mummies and the White Blitzers. The Mummies have Mighty Blow, the White Blitzers have Block. He has a couple of zombies with Block as well. These guys are going to be putting on the hurt, especially with Guard on a couple of these pieces. The Harlequins are going to be looking to control pitch by killing players, right? They'll kill players, they'll fill in the gaps with their team. If they can come out with the player advantage, they come out on top. They are not slow with those 3 ghoul runners. They can field 4, they have 3. They all come with dodge as well. They're not as fast as the gutter runners, so they're not going to be able to break away cleanly from this Skaven team. But they can leverage that speed to get just close enough toward the end zone, and then they can make a breakaway, as opposed to, say, a Dwarven team or maybe even an Orc team that really wants to push and push and push every turn or every other turn in order to score. Pretty solid teams. Both these races, really good races in my opinion. A lot of fun to watch. The Harlequins, again, are going to be the bashy side of this matchup. Rodentia is going to be on defense to start this game, setting up an anchor defense. B.B.F.C, the Harlequins B.B.F.C picking up a bribe in the inducement phase. I don't know what the TD differential was. I don't think it was a whole lot. Might just be the bribe. A kind sir says neither team is nobility. Knobs up. Woo, that's loud! Was that too loud for you? Because that was loud for me. Maybe it was just right for you. I don't know. Nurglesrot rooting for this undead offense. The kick coming up 5 on the line on this offense. Same level as me. All right, I'll tweak it later. If it's working, I'll take that. Weather's going to remain the same. The ball's going to scatter in extra space. It's going to end up on the 8-yard line in the left wide zone. Turn 1 now for the Harlequins. 3 re-rolls for this team this half. So the audio issues after trial and error, it turned out to just be corrupted data. My OBS data was corrupted, and so I had to rebuild it again. This time, it's mostly working out now. 3-die block on the right side of the line gets a pal here against Nutria, the number 12 lineman. No armor break. Another knockdown this time on Porcupine. Armor break. Well done. 1-man player advantage on the injured Skaven Clan Rat. Those mummies are looking at a 7+ to break armor with Mighty Blow. Squeegee says, "Oh, I am so dumb. I thought your name was..." I don't even know how to pronounce EVAU. But no, it's Ava Unit. Ava Unit 2. First turn of this game of removal by the mummy. Oh, like Evo. Evo neat. I get it. That actually sounds better. Good pickup by Louis Lina. Failed the rush, but almost caught the ball anyway. That's going to be a turnover. Oh boy, after turn 1, the Harlequins down to 1 reroll for the half. Ball loose, very close to the Skaven team, but very well protected. Okay, Mike, thank you very much for the bits. Oh, sometimes the game's like that. All right, yeah, here's the pressure by the defense. Beaver, the number 4 thrower, rookie thrower coming in to mark the left side of the line. Here's the blitz. 2-die blitz, only gets a push on Andre Esterhazen. It's going to push onto the ball. Ball's going to scatter back a space to the 6. Danny Kerr tried to pick the ball up on the 50-50. Failed to pick up. Somebody greased the ball today. Two-plus dodge by the gutter runner over in the right wide zone, applying some pressure with Sugar Glider. Sugar Glider, the sprint gutter runner, can move 12 spaces every single turn. Two-plus dodge by Nakeder Mole Rat, the number 8 gutter runner. That's the sneaky get. 7 seconds left on the clock here for Rodentia. Applying a little bit of pressure to the right. Trying to force, trying to force this offense to respond on the ball pickup. Good pickup by Tuco Tuco. Pass to Sugar Glider. Works out very well done by Rodentia. Couple of rushes. Going to fail the rush here. Have to spend another reroll. Oh no, I didn't get the replay. Oh, boo. But now both teams down to 1 reroll for the half. BB Nuts said that had to be a 6. Indeed it did. Indeed it did. Failed at the first roll. I think that's what I saw. Failed at the first roll. Got it on the reroll. Yeah, got it on the reroll, indeed. 2-die block. Breaks armor. That's a 2-man player advantage now for the Harlequins. Another injured. Oh boy, another injured Skaven player. These injuries can be bad. Even if they're not out, if they don't miss next game, these are players that are not coming back for the rest of the game. Boy, what a couple of turns here. Failed the rush to get on to Sugar Glider. Sugar Glider in scoring position now with 1 reroll. I might just go for it. What on earth is happening? There he goes. Oh, he's gonna park. Can anybody get to him? They can. Now the next thing I need to fix to start week 3 is I've got to regenerate my SSH keys so I can get to the server. That's a problem for later. 2-dive blitz gets a pal and Wilco low. Wow, my goodness, what is happening? Oh, good on the regen. Got the Kaz though. 1-man player advantage for the Harlequins. 2+ dodge to try to protect the gutter runner, but Marcus Smith can get there. Try to protect the ball carrier, that is. Boot Polish says it needs more death. Two plus dodge by pocket. Go for the foul. 3 assists on this foul. Gets a stun out of it. Does not get called off the pitch. Tried to remove this school runner. Another failed rush. Turn 3 back to the Harlequins. Maybe it's not the ball that's greased. Maybe the field is greased. Stop rushing. Slow down. All right. The Mummies moving into position, trying to mark this gaggle of rats. Here comes the rush blitz on Sugar Glider. 2-dive. Nobody can rush! I think this might be a score here. Yeah, there it is. 1-0. Well done. Very quick defensive score by Rodentia. What? Gamer Mike says so many rushes, you'd think it was lunch. I think it was Doug the Minotaur said last stream, I have so many draws, you'd think I'm an artist. Well, 2 removals going into turn 4 against this Skaven team. They're going to be down 2 players. As we all know, rushes fail 900% of the time. That's just math. 3 on the line, offset to the left for this defense. 5 currently on the line for the offense. They're going to have another shot at it here to try to get on the board. Just a rapid fire first drive with tons and tons of failed die rolls and even some unexpected successes. Keeping the offensive formation in check. Here is the kick. Kicker's in place for Rodentia to put this ball where they would like. All right, a deep kick. Prayer to Nuffle, friends with the ref. Oh! Argue the call is going to succeed 1/3 of the time now rather than 1/6 for this drive. 3-die block to get things started after the kickoff. Another armor break, gets a stun. Gets a KO. Back to a 2-man player advantage for the Harlequins. Two-day block on that Rat Ogre. Gets the knockdown here. Would love to remove this Rat Ogre. Muddy Blow, block, frenzy, and stand firm. And guard. That's a powerhouse player. Offense marking the line on the left, going for the blitz on Sugar Glider. 2-die blitz gets a push. No rerolls remaining for the Harlequins. Now going for the ball pickup. They're going to reposition Marcus Smith to protect the ball carrier. 3+ on the pickup. Does not work out. Yikes. Final turn of the first quarter coming up. Rodentia on defense. And in the lead, 1-0. Two-die block on Wilco Low. Gets a knockdown here. 8+ with Mighty Blow. Gets a stun. Rolled a 10 there. Didn't need the +1 with Mighty Blow on the armor roll. So got the +1 on the injury roll instead. The 3 remaining gutter runners reposition in that in the secondary. All 3 in the safety position. Blitz by the Rat Ogre. Knockdown, no armor break. Good 3+ dodge by Gerbil, the number 9 lineman. And now the second quarter is going to begin. The Harlequins in turn 5. The ball is resting on their own 22-yard line. They have very nearly the entire length of the pitch to go. They want to get on the board here absolutely before the half ends, or else they're in trouble. Two-die blitz. It's going to take the push here. Doesn't want the wrestle down. Alex Dombrandt's going to mark Vol over on the right side of the pitch. 3+ pickup. Fails again! There's going to have to be an investigation after this game. Somebody has messed with the pitch. Somebody has messed with that ball. Turn 5 for Rodentia. 1 reroll remaining for the team. This half is going by so fast. Neither team dipping into their bonus clock. We already have a number of removals. Oh, look at this. Look at this. The videographer here, or the cameraman rather, has his own little podium. Look at you. I feel like I'm missing an angle. Isn't there an in-between angle? Yeah, there it is. That goal was trained by an orc team. And now, this Skaven defense descending upon the offense once more. Hamster, the level 3 lineman, the kicker, is going to advance toward the ball. Pocket gopher marking Alex Dombrandt. No fear by the gutter runner. Old Gamer Mike says, see a disturbing lack of cheerleaders. And that's because he's going to knock Alex Dombrandt right to the ground and foul him. 4 assists on the foul. Got a stun. No call off the pitch. Well done. Remember, we have the prayer to Nuffle, where the referee is going to be more considering of arguments. Arguing the call with the ref will succeed on a 5+ instead of a 6+. Chinchilla is going to be knocked down again here by Andre Esterhazen. Two-die block on Gerbil. No armor break either. Taking the blocks that he wants to take. Has a couple of players back to try to keep the ball carrier safe. He's going to take the two-die blitz. Only gets a push on Hamster. Hamster has Fend. Fend was used, so Scott Baldwin cannot follow up on the block. Old Gamer Mike says bets on the pickup. I just realized, you know what I just realized? I don't have chats enabled. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. There we go. I think that'll work for now. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to get the chat box up. All right. Turn 6 for Rodentia, applying pressure to Louis Lina. Two-die block on the ball carrier. Got the POW here. Again, the Harlequins are going to lose possession. Breaks armor on the Ghoul. This is a great stun here in turn 6 with just 2 turns left for the Harlequins. Louis Lina really not going to be an effective piece for the rest of this half. Rushes into position, gets a POW on Marcus Smith. Another Ghoul runner, 7+ breaks armor with Mighty Blow here. Great use of Vol the Blitzer. Wow! Rodentia putting on a clinic. Showing how to play Skaven effectively. Either that or how to pray to Nuffle properly. Repositions Sugar Glider to take a mark on Scott Baldwin. PB Nuts says, can I just go to bed? I'm done. Failed the 3+ dodge, gets stunned. Turn 7 now for the Harlequins. They're going to stand up Alex Dombrandt. These mummies only have an MA of 3. So when they find themselves off the drive, it can be really hard for them to get back into the drive. Two-die blitz on Hamster. Gets a push. Spire deciding whether to use Fend or not. Has 10 seconds left to decide. Deciding how important it is to keep Andre Esterhazen from following up or not. Decides not to use Fend, it looked like. And the blitz is going to stay in place. Wow, boy, this is a murderous game. Good removal here. Oppo's going to get spent this time. Oppo's spent and doesn't matter. So that's Gerbil. So the Oppo's spent on the level 3 lineman. And Oppo really was ineffective. That's 4 players out now on the sideline for Rodentia. 3 out for the game. 1 is KO'd and may return. That's the gutter runner, Tuco Tuco. Turn 7 now for Rodentia. Rodentia looking to score here. Blitz with Chinchilla, the Rat Ogre. Gets a knockdown on Andre Esterhazen. 8+ breaks armor. So let's see, this gutter runner can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No problem with a 2+ dodge. Spends a team reroll on Joe Gray. Now no rerolls left for Rodentia. And that's okay. He doesn't need the reroll for the dodge with Pocket Gopher. He'll get the free reroll with the dodge. Oh, no he won't. Yes, he will. Sturdy player. Eric Lionheart, welcome to the stream. 2+ dodge will increase Rodentia's lead 2-0. And remember, they'll be on offense to start the second half of this game. Still need to pick the ball up. 3+ on the pickup, 2+ on the dodge. Here we go. Good pickup. Succeeds on the dodge with the dodge roll. That is it. Oh, he's going to stall this out. Can anyone get there? Danny Kerr can get there. I would have just gone up 2-0. I just would have said, let's do it. Let's re-rack it. Let's give me an opportunity to get back my gutter runner, but he's going to stall this out. All right. Fair enough. Turn 8 now for the Harlequins. Final turn of the first half for them. They were on offense this half. They're down 0-1. And now Rodentia knocking on the door of the end zone once more. Two-die blitz by Joe Marler gets the knockdown on Chinchilla. 8+ will break armor. Can he remove this nuisance? No armor break. Fouling with Danny Kerr gets called off the pitch. 5+ will work on the argue the call, but he rolled a 1. Boy, oh boy, what? What did BB Nut do to upset Knuffles so badly? Turn 8. Rodentia can just walk this ball in and increase their lead 2-0 at the half. Oh no. Failed the animal savagery roll with I'm not sure what's happening here, but it's going to get the removal. Good surf. And there's the score. Well done by Spire. 2-0 at the end of the half. What a defense. What a defense. Yeah, BB Nut went in on the foul. Tried to argue the call, rolled a 1. The ref said, I'm having none of that. And ejects BB Nut from the game. 2-0 now at the half. Rodentia's going to be on offense. They're going to try to increase their lead by another touchdown. As we said in the pregame, very, very easy for this Skaven team to score. But they are certainly not going to end this game with all of their players left on the pitch. They're already down 3. BB Nut down, and the Harlequins down 2 touchdowns. They're certainly not out of the game, but boy, they're going to have to make something happen and make it happen fast. Anchor defense for the Harlequins. Rodentia, their first time up on offense. Boy, it's you know, if this was traditional football and the defense scores more touchdowns than you, I think your offensive unit should really, really think about their purpose on the team. But they play Iron Man here in Blood Bowl, so they're all the same guys. Who gets the extra reroll? Of course it's Rodentia. Of course it's Rodentia. Ogre says 10v9. I think it's 10v8. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 versus 4, 8. 10v8. 2-man player advantage for the Harlequins. Blitz with Chinchilla. Gets a push into a 3-die follow-up into another push. Ball kicked to the 18-yard line on the kickoff, just inside that left wide zone. So the Skaven team can keep a couple players in back and try to engage, try to move this direction and engage the team back here. But Rodentia showing no fear. They're taking the marks. They're playing this bashy game. Good pass. Reception by Sugar Glider. Another SPP on Beaver, the thrower. Two-die blitz to get things started for the defense. They're going to get a knockdown on Bowl. Alex Dombrent on the blitz. Gets nothing out of it. Now blitz, blocking Tuco Tuco. And gets a push. Whole gamer Mike says, I think his goal is to get as many TDs as he can before he runs out of rats. I would say so. Boot Polish cheering for the defense. 3+ dodge. A pow on Louis Lina here. 7+ by the blitzer to break armor. There it is. Oh boy, R.I.P. R.I.P. Louis Lina. The ghouls, as you may be aware, do not have the regen skill. Gets the death on the blitz. BB Nut after this game is going to have a real think of which gods he's worshipping. And how many prayers he needs to say to one particular god. Sugar Glider now going to descend down the left wide zone. They're going to cage up here. They're on the 6, 8, 10, 12, 14-yard line. Very, very fast team. One die block on Scott Baldwin. His skull re-rolls it with Chinchilla, but doesn't get through the loner roll, and that will be a turnover. Turn 10 coming up for the Harlequins. Two-die block on Hamster. Looking for some SPP here. Repositions Joe Marler to get toward the cage, and now the blitz fails the rush yet again. I'm so sorry. What did you do? BB Nut, what did you do to Nuffle? Oh, God. Oh, Gamer Mike. Thank you for the bits. BB Nut says there are rules on conceding. Yes, unfortunately. I'm sorry there's no concessions in the league. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Oh, boy. Oh, man. What a rough game for the Harlequins. Frenzy follow-up gets a pal here. Gets a stun. Now Rodentia caged up on the 24-yard line. The ball in the hands of Sugar Glider. 7 SPP already on Sugar Glider. Turn 11 for the Harlequins. Two-die block on Hamster. Gets a push. I don't think... I genuinely... Now, my memories of Blood Bowl as a kid are obviously hazy. But I genuinely cannot think of a game where someone has just had as bad dice as this game. Two-die block on Beaver. Trying to murder someone. Breaks armor. Wow, that fly was right in the camera. Gets a KO. Although I will say, BB Nut, the way you feel about this game, I think is how I felt about computing for a couple of days. I'm at my wit's end. Stunned by Chinchilla. Okay, Mike says, perhaps it's the dice that were greased. Okay, Mike figuring it out. The detective on the case has cracked the code. So Rodentia is just gonna cage up. I think this isn't bad considering the state of the board. The problem is, for such a fragile team, by stalling out this way and having everybody engaged, you put your players at risk, right? You can already see 3 injuries. I don't think, well, one of them is missed next game. One of them's a serious injury. The others aren't, but still, you're a fragile team. You do need to be careful that you keep your players alive, especially the important ones like the gutter runners. Going in on the foul on the Rat Ogre. Got to get the knockdown here. Four assists right now. It's a effective AV of 5+ to break armor here. There's the armor break. Does not get called off the pitch. Turn 13 now. The final quarter begins. Rodentia looks like they're going to take this one. They're 2-0 right now. 4 turns left. They are knocking on the door of a 3rd touchdown. Yeah, I foolishly didn't back up my SSH keys. So in order to start the next week, I'm going to have to like generate a new key pair, and basically I got to get back into the server. So that's going to be my evening and perhaps my morning. After the blitz, going to score 3-0. Rodentia, almost impossible to catch them at this point. What a game Spire has had against this undead team. Eight on the pitch for Rodentia in what might be the final drive of the game. And it'll be, I think, 8v8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8v9. Rodentia is setting up their defensive line to the left. The Rat Ogre in that left defensive end position. And then the Blitzer and the 3 gutters all in the secondary. Everybody online! On the line for the Harlequins. They're giving up on the ball. They're playing murder ball now. Deep kick by Rodentia. And that's a lost turn. Eric Lionheart praying to Nuffle. Someone has to. The Harlequins probably pretty happy about that timeout result on the kick. Deep kick by Rodentia. They're going to try to score again here before the game's out. Yeah, I think everybody's probably happy with the last the timeout. Turnover on the block on the Rat Ogre. Rodentia, turn 15. They have 3 rerolls. You can bet some gutters are going to descend on the ball, and everybody else is going to have going to try to tie up the line. There's one. Here's the sprint. Gutter runner. Is he going to try to sprint? He does not. Not going to risk it. They just scurry around the pitch. They're so fast. Gets the knockdown on Wilco. Low breaks armor. Gets a KO. Boy, oh boy. Great use of the blitzer here. Mighty Blow guard blitzer. So deciding to cover James Chisholm over on the right side here, but needs to do something about Andre Esterhazy. Gets the knockdown on Joe Marchant. Did I block on Joe Gray? This will be a knockdown. Ryder has to follow up here, but I think he's fine with this. This is a very fast game. This is a very fast game. Trying to get some SPP on this team. Trying to get something out of this game that has gone so awry. Two-die blitz. Gets the knockdown on Vol. Can he break armor? He cannot. And now, turn 16 for Rodentia. 3 rerolls. It looks like it might be Sugar Glider, or it could be Naked Mole Rat. Nakeder Mole Rat, trying to pick some SPP up on Nakeder Mole Rat. We'll see. Sugar Glider with 10 SPP. Nakeder Mole Rat with 4. He's going to try it with Nakeder Mole Rat. 2+ pickup works out. There's the score. 4-0 is going to be the final of this game. My goodness gracious. I think we have one more turn, right? Harlequins were on defense? Yeah. One more turn to go. Yeah, it costs 3 MA to stand up. So with the mummies that have 3 MA, if they stand up, that's it. They have to rush to do anything else. Trees that have 2 MA, when they get knocked down, because they don't have the 3 MA to stand up, they have to roll a D6 and can only stand up on a 4+. Here's the kickoff. I kind of hope it's a timeout. It's not. Very, very deep kick by Rodentia. Nothing to do but try to pick up some SPP here for the Harlequins. Three-die blitz on Tuco. Tuco gets nothing out of it. Can he get something out of this? No. That is the game. 4-0 the final. Holy smokes. What? That's right. That was a rough game. My goodness gracious. What a game. Yeah, 45 minutes. That was very, very quick. 4-0, the final. And with that commanding win, Rodentia is going to leap into first place in Division B. They are 1-1-0. They are tied by record with Nevagana. The way tie breaks work in the league is you are ranked in your division by your league points. You get 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw. And that's why Rodentia has 4 points. If you are tied after that, then it's who beat whom. If Nevagana had defeated Rodentia, Nevagana would be ranked higher than them, or vice versa. Then it's your TD differential if you're still tied. So that's the amount of TDs you've scored minus the amount of TDs you've given up. Rodentia has a TD diff of 4, having scored 5 and given up 1. That puts them ahead of Nevagana, that has a TD diff of 2. But were it tied, then the final tiebreaker is the amount of TDs you've scored. So if they both had the same TD differential, but one team had scored more TDs for themselves than the other, that would be the final tiebreaker. After that, the only thing that breaks a tie is if is a playoff game, and that's only if it's needed. So in the case of, say, the Dungeonbowl, if there was a tie for first place and they were tied all the way down to TDs scored, there'd be a playoff game to determine who ranks higher. So that's how tie breaks work. Oh, you guys played and you tied? Yeah, so there is a little catch on these actual standings. My code for determining who beats whom is broken, and I haven't fixed it yet. But since you guys tied, it all works out in the end. But anyway, man, what a brutal game that was. That was brutal. Props to B.B.F. for sticking it out. In the league, we don't allow concessions, but even though we've all been there, and it can be real rough to just sit there, right, for the next hour, right, in any sort of game, and just you know, you feel like you've already lost, and maybe you have, and then you've just got to sit and get beat up more and more. So respect to B.B.F. for sticking that out and still playing all the way through to the end. 4-0 is the final of this game, and that'll do it for week 2. Week 3 will hopefully begin tomorrow, so I've built a new computer and it's a disaster. I've got to fix lots of stuff. So the next thing I have to fix now is I have to fix a thing so that I can start week 3. Hopefully that'll start tomorrow. If not, it might be delayed by a day or 2. I apologize for that. But the coaches will be alerted to that in our Discord channel, and you guys can be alerted to when games get scheduled by checking them out on our website at maml.club. That's maml.club. Here on Twitch or on our social media pages on Blue Sky, Twitter, and Facebook. You can also watch previous games on our YouTube channel. Play Blood Bowl, man. This game is phenomenal. Where else could you be? Just a gaggle of rats murdering people who are already dead. You can play Blood Bowl via Blood Bowl 3 on Steam, the Epic Game Store, PlayStation, and Xbox, and in tabletop form at your friendly local game store until week number 3. Take care, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.